issue is here. All right, now we're good to go. Christopher James with our introductions.
Excellent.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, all you folks right here in Pensacola, let me hear you make some noise. And you folks at Are You Live, I hope you're ready. It's time right now for one of our feature bouts of the evening. This one is being brought to you by our friends at Billy Clark Bail Bonds and is set for 3 2-minute rounds in Dean Tool Promotions Amateur Boxing Division. When the action starts inside the ring, our referee, Larry Downs Jr. And now, let's meet our boxers. Introducing first, boxing out of the blue corner. Standing 6 feet even and weighing in 168.4 pounds. Tonight, he comes to the ring with a record of 0 wins and 1 defeat, representing Deepwater MMA. And fighting out of Pensacola, Florida, please welcome Rudy Prieto. And his opponent, boxing out of the red corner, standing 5 feet 6, weighing in at 174.4 pounds. Tonight, he is making his debut, representing the Shrimp Gang and fighting out of Daytona Beach. Please welcome the internet worldwide sensation, the one and only Patrick Supremepatty Wallace.
While he's known all over the world on the internet, I got to say that Rudy Prieto, he's right there with Supremepatty as far as fan support here inside the Pensacola Bay Center.
Prieto looked a little nervous, though, when they announced his name. I thought he looked a little nervous.
I mean, this is his second amateur boxing fight, and heck, it's on pay-per-view to a worldwide audience.
Yeah.
I'd be a little bit nervous too.
He looked a little nervous, so he's going to have to try to deal with that right away.
He's a much taller fighter here. See how he can utilize that, come over the top of the right hand. But Patty working that jab, mixing it up, going to the body. Nice right hand by Prieto. Covering up his Patty.
Patty doing a good job of at least keeping his hands in the right place.
Patty encouraging Prieto to come forward. So far, Patty not really showing the effects of these punches, willing to take some shots to give some. Nice right hand by Prieto. Patty coming forward. Prieto starting to get a little bit comfortable. Nice right hand.
Well, I think Prieto is going to get tired. It looks like he's throwing a lot of punches that aren't really having a major effect, and I feel like he's going to get tired.
Look at Patty just screaming at Prieto.
Yeah. He's an internet sensation for a reason.
And I think you hit the nail on the head about something. Patty in his first amateur boxing fight, but this young man is a fighter. He's at home getting hit. He wants to give some back.
He's taken every punch well.
That's got to be a bit demoralizing for Prieto as well. I mean, he's hit him plenty of times, and Patty looks no worse for the wear.
And he said, and he screamed in the corner, hit me, hit me.
Prieto trying to oblige him to Patty, throwing some shots of his own. You see the form of Prieto starting to get a little bit more loose and sloppy. Nice punch for Patty.
Patty lands a stiff jab.
Final 10 seconds of this opening round.
But Prieto's slowing down significantly.
First round in the books. Prieto landed more offense than Patty, but it looks like Prieto's the one that's a bit more demoralized as he walks to the corner.
He seems a bit, I don't want to say frustrated, but just like you said, demoralized, and I don't see the momentum going his way. I think that was going to be his best round.
And he can't keep that pace up either.
Because I think he gave everything he had, and it didn't work.
We'll see if he makes some adjustments here headed into round number 2. Dean, walk us through this action.
He's trying to put the pressure on Patty, and this is one of my favorite parts here. Patty just yelled out, hit me, hit me, hit me, and then started firing back getting a little tied up in the ropes with firing back on Prieto, and I think that demoralized Prieto, especially when he threw him down there. That demoralized him more than anything else.
They say you can't teach heart. Supremepatty's got a lot of heart. See if he has some offense to throw back the way of Rudy Prieto. TJ DeSantis, Dean Thomas inside Pensacola Bay Center tonight. Dean Tool Promotions presents Masvidal versus Pettis. That is our main event. Right now, round 2 about to get underway. Supremepatty and Rudy Prieto. I like the form here of Patty. I mean, he's taking some shots, but he's got his hands up. Now he drops them. Trying to get in the head of Prieto, who smirks.
Yeah, I think that one of the biggest things for Prieto is he's using his reach advantage, and it's giving it a hard time for Patty to get in there.
Nice right hand by Patty, but Prieto landed a few shots of his own. Now up in the ropes here. Patty trying to circle away, trying to land some big right hands on the break.
He's got to tie his glove. That's a little sneaky right-handed Patty snuck in there.
It's clear if Prieto's going to win this fight, he's got to keep this pace up, and he's just got to stop Patty. Patty's not going to let up in this fight, even if he's taking a lot of shots. Time maybe not necessarily on the side of Patty here with Prieto getting this offense going, but Supremepatty's showing the heart of a warrior. Now he's trying to get the referee to take care of his glove.
Which is unfortunate, too, because I think he should have just let that happen later, because Prieto was starting to get tired. Now you give him Prieto time to breathe, and I think he should have kept the pressure on Prieto. He should have put pressure on him. Yeah, you gave Prieto a chance to break and catch his breath.
Big right hand over the top by Patty. Prieto able to answer. Now short little shots on the inside. Prieto going to the body. Patty taking Prieto's best punches here.
Yeah, I think that body shot might have hurt Patty.
Eats a left hand there. We're in the latter part of the second round. Patty's still throwing shots. Almost a clash of heads there.
Yeah, Patty's got to start throwing. So he's got to start throwing more punches, and he can't wait much longer.
2 rounds in the books between Rudy Prieto and Supremepatty. Another solid round for Prieto. I think Patty, in his first boxing match here, he's starting to understand it's hard to fight a much longer fighter like Prieto, and Prieto's using that reach.
Well, I think he's starting to understand a lot.
Right.
That it's not as easy as it looks on TV. But you know what? Again, hats off to him for finding that out firsthand and not just saying, oh, this is what I would do if I was him, or this is what I would do. He's in here now. He's in the thick of it. He knows what it feels like to sit on that stool going into the last round, that feeling.
And he's got intensity written all over his face. I mean, while maybe this fight isn't going his way per se, he's far from out of this. I think you're going to have to stop this man before he stops fighting.
No, he's in it. He's not giving up. He's in it.
Headed to the final round. 2 minutes left for these gentlemen to keep it out of the judges' hands. And we are underway. See what the game plan here is of Prieto, if he wants to rest on the performance that he's already turned in. Looks like he's coming forward with that jab again. Patty eats another stiff jab by Prieto. Pensacola Bay Center coming alive for Supremepatty. 90 seconds left in the fight.
Patty's still not out of this. The crowd is cheering him on. He can still come back. He eats a couple shots. He's eating them shots well, though. For a guy who's never had a boxing match, he's taking shots. He's still coming back, countering.
Hard right hand by Patty, but Prieto, no worse for the wear.
Patty's throwing that overhand right. I think he should mix it up and throw it underneath, because it's just missing over the top. He might want to change the direction of it.
Final minute of this matchup, both fighters slowing a little bit. Nice stiff left hand by Patty. Two men disengage. Coming up with the final 30 seconds of this match. Nice right hand by Patty. And over the top with another right hand.
Another right hand by Patty. Again, it's just catching the back of Prieto, but if he would come underneath, he probably catch a little more square to his face.
Final 10 seconds, what's gonna happen? Supremepatty, Rudy Prieto. That's a wrap. Nice sign of sportsmanship by Rudy Prieto. Supremepatty officially in the books now as an amateur boxer. Look at some of this action here. Patty was definitely game, trying to throw everything he had at Prieto. Prieto landed a nice right hand there in that sequence. And again, a learning experience for Supremepatty. His first boxing match here tonight. He was durable, he was game, he was gritty. And he's doing it the right way. Win, lose, or draw. Tonight, Supremepatty did what you're supposed to do when you dip your foot into combat sports. You don't get to be a pro right away. You don't fight Floyd Mayweather in your first fight. Well, unless you're Conor McGregor, but that's a different story. It wasn't his first fight. Supremepatty, an amateur boxer. He will have his decision rendered. Rudy Prieto, though, very offensive in this match. Really utilized his reach in this fight, and it was difficult for Patty to deal with. And again, should Supremepatty continue his boxing career, going to walk away with a lot of good things, a lot of learning lessons from this. But Rudy Prieto